Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good people, love. Happy Fortunate Freedom Friday. Happy Juneteenth. All that fly shit. It is Friday, another episode of SRDaily. Friday, June 19th, 2026, episode 652. Listen, first and foremost, I got to apologize yesterday, man. Yesterday was a mess. I could not stream. I went to the parade and I could not stream. The signal was jacked. It was over 2 million people, couple million people. I don't know how the fuck many people it was, but on their phones, man. So I could not stream. I could not get on StreamYard yesterday. I had the stream set up. I was trying to get on. I could not get on. And then I was able to stream from Facebook, but Facebook kept throwing me out. Well, not throwing me out, but signal was bad, man. I couldn't get on StreamYard at all. And Facebook, it kept slow connection. The screen kept going dark. But we here. Yesterday we wanted to be on. Yesterday was incredible. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later, man. But today is Juneteenth. Yesterday, a lot happened. Today, a lot is happening. This is the summer weekend, Father's Day weekend. A lot going on, man. My son's birthday tomorrow. He'll be 14. My dad's birthday is Sunday. He would have been 97. 97 is his 87. Sunday is his 97th birthday. Shout out to my pops, man, my dad, man. I would not be here without him. It's been a long time since I've seen him. This is 31 years since he transitioned. But we're here, man. We're here on this Friday. We got a lot to talk about today. We are going to do a makeup show tomorrow. We're going to do another makeup show Saturday morning because we couldn't stream yesterday. I was trying to stream. I wanted to stream. There was so much going on, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I was not able to stream because I was able to be more present, especially like later as the day went, right? Because couldn't post. I did get some content, but I couldn't post anything, right? I couldn't go live, couldn't post. And so it just made me more present, all right? It just made me more present. And again, we're gonna talk about it later, but I went from, it was, yesterday was beautiful. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful. Today is Juneteenth. We're gonna talk about what Juneteenth is. A lot of people don't know still about Juneteenth, what it is, what it represents, why it is important, and all of that stuff, man. But happy Friday, happy Fortune and Freedom Friday. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston, here in the city of champs, the city of fucking champions. New York City is the city of champions. And I am just excited, overjoyed, looking forward summer of champions, right? Like we are champions this summer. Like we can literally see each other without champ, and it's for real. All right, we are the champions. It's not just something cool to say. It's not something you say just to sound good, to make yourself feel good, but we are really the champs, NBA world champions. And this summer in New York, we are going to act like it. If you know New York, if you are New Yorker, or you know New York, you're close to New Yorker, act like it. All right, act like you are the fucking champions. All right, that means walk with your head up, walk with your head high. Know that anything and everything is possible. Know that you are victorious, right? No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter what it sounds like, no matter what the spectators say, no matter what the haters got to say. You are a fucking winner. This is going to be a winning summer. And I'm super excited to, as this energy is happening, to be putting myself in a position to do some more good in the world and serve more people. All right, stepping out of my comfort zone. Stepping into a new way of working, a new way of growing and building. I always say all is divine, so I was about to say I should have did this shit a long time ago, but all is divine, and I trust the process. And like the Knicks, right? Like the Knicks were, they're not no more, but I'm down currently, but I know I'm not out. I know that it's not the fourth quarter yet, right? I know that I still got some game left to play. I still got some time left to come back and to get on top. I still got some time left to get on top, but it ain't over until it's fucking over, and that's what the Knicks taught us. The Knicks taught us so much. And I'm excited for the summer to build on this energy. All right, find some spaces to teach, to bring some people together, to like really build on this energy, what it means for us, and personally, individually. What can we do with this energy collectively? right? Neighborhood by neighborhood, block by block, organization, crew by crew, like, and then as a collective, what can we do, right? The Knicks, we got the pieces in place here in New York, right? I mean, we do got the pieces in place. We got a couple of inspiring teams, right? But specifically one inspiring team. We got, yeah, I think we got the right players. We got the right pieces aligned that this summer and this year, the rest of this year and going forward, we could get back to the New York that we're supposed to be, outside, working with each other, helping each other, supporting each other, making sure that our young people are safe. Like, just, yeah, I'm can't even explain it. But let's get to the show, man. We do got some notes. All right, we want to go through, man. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, Sean Sugar Marston. Today is Friday, Juneteenth, June 19th, 2026, man. Episode 652. I'm going to start with the first segment of the day. Today's first segment is the word of the day. Today's word is music off. Today's word of the day is invincible. Invincible is the word of the day. Invincible is an adjective that describes something or someone too powerful to be defeated or overcome. It means unbeatable, indestructible, or incapable of being conquered. Let us read that again. Today's word of the day is invincible. Invincible is an adjective that describes something or someone too powerful to be defeated or overcome. It means unbeatable, indestructible, or incapable of being conquered. And again, all of this shit is inspired by the Knicks energy, man. The Knicks were absolutely invincible in the playoffs. Even when they lost 2 games to Atlanta and they got down 2-1, they got their shit together and they went on a fucking streak and they kicked Philly's ass and they kicked Cleveland's ass. And even against Cleveland, they was down 22 points in the fourth quarter. I was in Miami. I turned the game off. Frustrated, pissed the fuck off. We'll get the next game. And I woke up in the next one. And then I didn't cut it off at all against the Spurs in the finals. And they got down every game. They got down they got the largest finals comeback in NBA history. Down 29 points. They came back. They were down 20 at one point, I believe, in the fourth quarter, and came back and still fucking won the game. They are invincible, right? Invincible. An adjective that describes something or someone too powerful to be defeated. The Knicks' faith in themselves was too powerful, right? Their chemistry, their camaraderie was too powerful to be defeated or overcome. So even when they were down, even when it seemed like they would lose, even when everything was going in favor of the other team, the refs, right, the shots, right, even when everything was going in favor of the other team, the Knicks held on to their faith, they held on to their perseverance, they held on to their resilience, they held on to their trust amongst each other, they held on to their brotherhood, their camaraderie, their friendship, and they held on to the work. Like, we know what works. Like, we could do this shit, and they did that shit. And like, people could say the Knicks barely won, right? 2 games by 1 point, I believe. The Spurs won 1 game by 4 points, and the Spurs lost all 3 games at home. So like 4-1 is not a barely win, right? Like, you win every game by 1 point. You win 4 games by 1 point. You are still the better team, and you fucking won. Call it what the fuck you want. You are the champs. We are the motherfucking champions. And let's keep reading about this word, right? Context and usage. In a literal sense, is used to describe entities that cannot be beaten, right? An invincible army or an invincible champion. In a figurative sense, used to describe an unbreakable spirit, abstract concepts, or impossible challenges. Again, it was an impossible challenge down 29 points. No one had ever done it. Man, listen, there's so much to talk about this Knicks shit. So much. People believed that they would die before the Knicks win. Before the Knicks win the championship. People believe that. And they put that out there like, oh, I'm probably going to die before the Knicks get a chip. Because it seemed like that, right? Because it's right from 73 to 94, right? 19 years later, we back in the finals. 94, up 3-2 against the Rockets, lose, right? Get back there 5 years later, 99, Ewing's hurt, go against the Spurs, lose 4-1, and then so many losing seasons. 19 wins, 17 wins, bottom of the fucking barrel. They get the player, Stephon Marbury, we get T-Mac, we get this person, we get that person, and we think, this is it. We get Stoudemire, we get Melo, right? This is it, we lit. And it doesn't work, right? It didn't work. Yeah, man, so, in some synonyms is unconquerable, unbeatable, unconquerable, unbeatable, invulnerable, indomitable, and impregnable. Yeah, impregnable. Right, not able to be penetrated. Um, Yeah, nah, this shit is some dope shit, man. Like the energy is crazy, it's high. And the origin of invincible comes from Latin invincibilis, which combines the N, right? Invincible, which is not, and vincere, which is conquer. So not conquered, not conquerable, unconquerable. You can't fucking beat us. Like no matter what you do, no matter how much you yell, no matter how much you scream, no matter how much you're up in the beginning, no matter how fast you fucking come out, you cannot beat us because we are from fucking New York. And New Yorkers are different. New Yorkers are fucking different, right? But let's go to our second segment of the day. We're gonna do a little teaching for those who may not know, right? We're gonna talk about in our need to know news of the day. We're gonna talk about Juneteenth because today is Juneteenth. Juneteenth is I remember being young, learning about Juneteenth, and then having this question. Right, I'm in Queensbridge, a lot of black people around me, and nobody that I knew of, very few people, because there were a few families that would acknowledge Juneteenth, and right, that's how we learned it. I don't remember learning this shit in school. I learned it from the neighborhood, from family. But back in the days, right, Juneteenth, nobody really celebrates, right? In Queensbridge, there's no celebrations when I'm growing up. There's not a lot of black culture, right? But then just a few weeks later, 2 weeks later, the 4th, everybody's wearing the red, white, and blue. Everybody's doing the barbecues, and so it was confusing. It was like, again, didn't have the language. I'm talking about young. Didn't have the language to really understand, to process, to communicate to myself even what I was, to even think about what was I thinking or feeling or experiencing. But yeah, man, today's Juneteenth, and like I said, most people don't know what it is. I got some family that may not know. And yeah, man. So what is Juneteenth? Juneteenth is an official U.S. federal holiday that commemorates the effective end of slavery in the United States, also known as Freedom Day, Jubilee Day, or Black Independence Day. It marks the day, in 1865, when enslaved Africans in Galveston, Texas, finally received word of their emancipation. 2 years later, 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was issued by President Lincoln, people in Texas were still slaves. A couple 100,000, I believe, right? About 200,000 people were still enslaved. 300,000 people. It's fucking insane. So history, origins. So although President Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863, it did not instantly free enslaved people in Confederate states, especially those like Texas that lacked a strong Union military presence. General Orders Number 3. On June 19th, 1865, Union Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and read General Orders Number 3, which informed the people of Texas that all enslaved people were officially free. The date came to symbolize freedom for the roughly 250,000 people enslaved in the state of Texas. It became a federal holiday only 5 years ago in 2021, right? The very next year in 1866, people celebrated, but it did not become a federal holiday until 2021. Signed into law as a U.S. federal holiday. Significance. Juneteenth is the time for the African American or Black community to celebrate freedom, resilience, and Black history. Freedom, resilience, and Black history. Again, I do not believe in coincidence. I do not believe that. I mean, I guess any year that the Knicks would have won, right? Like it would have been Juneteenth right after. But they won this year. The dates line up in a way. The parade is the 18th. Juneteenth is the 19th. We're looking at a Black team, right? Black team, Black starting 5, Black players, right? We're looking at a Black team. Black people. Like, I got to keep saying that because, like, it's really good to look on that court and to see Black people. What do we see? They were resilient. They were very, 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 very fucking resilient. That's how they became fucking champs, because of their resilience and their commitment to the process, their trust in each other, right? So this is a time right now, if you're Black, to celebrate your freedom, to celebrate your resilience. And then if you're a sports fan, if you're a Knicks fan, if you're from New York, even more so. If you're Black and from New York, nigga, like, what can't you do? What can you not do? You can do anything. I'm telling people yesterday, you can do anything. The Knicks showed us, they reminded us that everything and anything is possible. It don't give a fuck what the odds say. Don't give a fuck what the papers say, what the tabloids say, what the people got to write about you as a person, as a leader. You're not this, you're not that, you're too this, you're too that. Put the fucking work in, trust your fucking self, and go do the damn thing, right? So yeah, it is also a time to reflect on the ongoing struggle. So to celebrate, yes, freedom, resilience, Black history, Black culture, Black power, and to reflect on the ongoing struggles for equality and to acknowledge that true justice and civil rights were not achieved for everyone at the exact same moment. Still not. True justice has not been achieved for the majority of us. Even Black folks, African Americans, are not liberated in this country. We are not free. We do not have justice. Right? Our human rights, the civil rights, cool, but our human rights are not even respected and valued. We're not even respected and valued as whole humans, right? So we got work to do. Celebrate how far we've come. Celebrate what we've accomplished, right? What we've achieved, what we've done, but know that the goalpost has been moved, and so we're closer than we were, but we're nowhere near where we want to be. And so we still got work, and so that's what this time, Juneteenth, is about. Is about, again, a celebration, but in a reflection of what's still to come, what's still ahead, what do we still need to do? Because a lot still needs to be done, right? And so traditions and celebrations, how do people celebrate? Gatherings. Juneteenth is traditionally celebrated with community events, parades, family reunions, and historical readings. Today in Harlem, two things I know of specifically on this Juneteenth. There is a demonstration in Harlem with Until Freedom. Until Freedom is Tamika Mallory and my son and a few others, head that organization. And they're going to be addressing, let me pull it up real quick so I don't mince words. I want to tell you exactly what it is, but it's definitely in Harlem. And Freedom Summer, when we fight, we win. Oh shit, no, it's not today. It's tomorrow. It's not today. That is tomorrow. Tomorrow. That's not today. I thought it was tomorrow. Anyway, today is a yo, I really thought it was the whole time I'm saying that. I told this fucking reporter, journalist, it was today. I gotta send that text back. But today there is an art gallery in Brooklyn, Becoming Bold Art Society. My brother Frank Bold, who has curated a bunch of exhibits. I've spoke about him on the show before. Just a few weeks ago, we were in Harlem at one of his exhibits. But he's curating an exhibit this evening at 6 p.m. Today in Brooklyn, 6 to, I believe, 10, working with this artist, a few artists, I believe it's one artist, a solo show he curated. So Black art, that's what's going on. So, people celebrate Juneteenth in many ways. Cultural food celebrations frequently require barbecues, traditional, they got a lot of shit that's, red foods and biscuits, teas, watermelon. The color red is deeply symbolic in African American and West African traditions, representing resilience and the bloodshed of ancestors. So a lot of food, they mentioned strawberry soda. We ain't drinking no strawberry soda. I ain't promoting no strawberry soda, right? But yeah, man, Juneteenth, man, get into it. Get into Juneteenth, get into it. Do something today. Educate yourself, educate your children. Acknowledge, again, how far we've come. And for yourself as an individual, determine what your role is in taking us even further, right? Let's go along to our third segment of the day. Yo, John Johnson, what's going on, my brother? Mona Love, happy Juneteenth, peace and love, John Johnson, my brother. Let's go to the third segment. Today's third segment, as always, the tip of the day. Today's tip is to be like the Knicks. That is the tip of today, to be like the Knicks, and I am dead ass. They literally just embodied every single thing that it takes to become not only a champion and winner, but legends. There are so many parallels to real life that we just witnessed and experienced with the Knicks becoming the world champions. So many parallels. They literally, Jalen Brunson put himself in the conversation for greatest Knick ever. They put themselves in the conversation of the greatest playoff team ever, right? In conversation, the best playoff run ever. Jalen Brunson put himself in the upper echelon with MJ. 45 points, closeout game, finals on the road. Not a lot of pressure. They was up 3-1, so it wasn't like it was a whole lot of pressure. But Still 45 points. Like, close this shit out. We don't need to come back. We don't need to come back home. When we come back home, we celebrate. We ain't coming back home to play another game. We coming home to fucking party. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. They came home to party. Went to San Antonio and got the fucking championship. They went to San Antonio and got the fucking championship. They put themselves into the upper echelon of New York history forever. Though I'm about to cry because I really fucking love my city. And I'm a fucking underdog. The shit that they just did is reflective of so many of our journeys. People count us out. People doubt us. People talk shit about us. We ain't winning. Everybody's leaving. All of the things. Do you know how many Jalen Brunson murals are going to go up in New York City? Do you know how? I just saw they just fucking spray painted one of the trains. Knicks fucking. I'm like, yo, that New York is coming back. The spray paint, the subway shit, and there's gonna be Knicks everywhere. People are gonna be. It's gonna be an incredible summer, as an empathetic, artistic Pisces, right? And just human. I'm excited to observe and to experience all of the love. Like, do you know how many people are going to be on courts this summer? Brunson. They're going to be calling out Brunson's name. Not Kobe, not Steph, Brunson. OG. Come on. Oh, man, this shit feels good. There's going to be so many murals, so many paintings, so many portraits. There's going to be so much going on this summer. I'm thoroughly excited. But be like the fucking Knicks, man. Fight until the fucking shit is over. Don't give up just because you're down. Don't give up just because your circumstances look a little fucking bleak. Don't give up because it looks tough. Don't give up because it seems insurmountable. They're down 29 points. They could have easily packed this shit in the third quarter. Easily packed it in the third quarter. 2-2. Go back. We tied up. Nah. They said nope. They said nope. Like, doesn't matter how much you were fucking down. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard looks like. It doesn't. If there's still time left on the clock, if you still have breath left in your body, you can overcome any obstacle, any fucking challenge, right? Any debt you could overcome, and you could fucking win, and you could be a world champion too. Like, you could be a champion too in your own life, in your family, in your community, in your world. You could be a champion. You could be the person that everybody's celebrating. You could be the person that every fucking body is celebrating. And let's go to our fourth and final segment of the day. Talk a few minutes about this shit, Johnson. I miss you, my dude. Never want to lose touch. You know, as an ex-baller, I also appreciate what the Knicks did for New York, all the lessons learned. Yo, absolutely, my brother. Let's go to the fourth and final segment, though. Our build of the day. So yesterday's parade was absolutely everything. Like I said, I got there. I could not stream. Let me say this. Technically, I didn't even see the parade. Right, I got there way later than I wanted to. Right, it was so many people. I know that if I would have made it through the crowds, I would have saw some people that know me, that's part of the shit, and I could have been involved in the mix. All good. Didn't happen that way. I got there so behind, but let me tell you how divine it was. Because as I'm leaving Queens, I see a young fella from my neighborhood. Doesn't live out here anymore. I don't know how often he comes out here. Right, but doesn't live here anymore. I don't know how often he comes here. I don't know, but I ain't seen him in 4 years. Seen him yesterday, standing in front of a car. Seen him yesterday. I ain't seen him in 4 years. Seen him yesterday. I knew the face. Walk by him, and I'm like, yo, what up? And he like, yo. He said my name. Like, look at me. Like, you don't. And I'm like, oh shit. And I said this now. Like, oh my bad. I didn't even know that was you. I've seen him in 4 years. He's a lot taller. Hair is different. He slimmed down, right? He was a little chunkier then, slimmed down. I'm like, yo, like, it's incredible. So that was divine. I get to the train. 2 young boys from the DMV area lost. They came up here for the parade. They're from DMV, 2 19-year-old cousins, both in college. One studying computer science, one studying science. I forgot what science. They came out here. They had the camera. They were streaming, right? Got on the train with them, gave them directions. You know, they followed me to the parade. Then they went and did their thing, but we had an incredible conversation. We talked about gentrification and colonialism. We talked about black people. We talked about our black unity. We talked about a lot of dope shit, right? Like, that is the essence of what it means to be black, to have power, to share power, to empower, right? And to love your people. So we had a great conversation about, again, economics and what it means to love your people and health, and incredible. Get to the parade. We came out the train station. So they were debating. One of the cousins wanted to go to the end of the parade because he was like, we was gonna, at the beginning, gonna be too crowded. The end. I said, yeah, you go to the end and you can wait. There's gonna be people there, but like, go to the beginning, you get part of the vibe. We got out that train at Cortlandt Street, man. I said, you want to miss this? People on the fucking light post, like, this is New York. This is New York energy, and it was just fucking incredible, man. So it's a project I'm working on, right? This Knicks championship has inspired me working on this project, developing this project that I'm gonna work on throughout the summer. And so I went out yesterday to talk to people, right? Ask people one simple question, and I'm asking you guys. And if you're in my sphere, I want to get up with you, and I want to get you. I want to get your response. What does this championship? What does this New York Knicks championship mean to you? One question I was asking people yesterday: what does this championship mean to you? I got a lot of incredible, beautiful, powerful responses. One word: this is everything. This is a dream come true. Paragraphs. People said and spoke. Like, this shit was, the energy yesterday was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I didn't even see the parade. I didn't see no floats go by. I didn't see anything. I was in a space where all you hear was screams. And it's crazy because between Liberty and Cortlandt on Church, and then the block, all the way up, right? People on Cortlandt screaming, people start running that way. People start screaming on Liberty, they run that way. I was with Blue Cheese, Blue Cheese, and his daughter, right? His daughter asked him why. No, Blue Cheese said, they're following the screams, because every time with the screams, people start running this way and running that way. They want to see. His daughter asked him why they running and why they following, people yelling. Blue Cheese said they're trying to get lit. That shit was a bar. I then translated that message to his daughter, Sita. I was like, that means that when you use your fucking voice, everything's going to come to you. When you use your voice, everything's going to come to you. When you do something great, when you get lit, everybody wants to come be part of your fucking light. The Knicks are lit. People in the parade are lit. New York is lit. People just want to get to it. They just want to be around the energy. They want to be around the crowd. They want to... That shit was electrifying yesterday. So many fucking people. So many people. What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, what can we do with that, rather? What can we do with that energy? This is what I'm asking myself. What can we do with that energy? The electrifying energy. So many people. So much love. People are helping each other. People are climbing on things. People are falling. People are helping each other, dropping glasses and dropping phones. And people... And so the creative project, right? Let's go back. My energy is crazy right now. The creative project, at some point yesterday, I got stuck between wanting to get more responses, like working, like talking to people, stopping, being on alert like that, and then just being an observer, knowing that I'm a Pisces, Leo, Aries. I need to sit, I need to observe, I need to feel, I need to reflect, I need to transmute, all at the same time. And so at some point, I just stopped worrying about creating, and I just took it all. I sat down, I stood, I just took it all, and I literally just observed and felt, right? And went through some things in my mind, but I felt, and I was present. And that shit was beautiful to see so many people walking, and smiling and laughing, and generations of, as you see, parent, like you see three, I think at one point it was 4 generations I had bumped into. Family, women. Right, Knicks fan. I was a Knicks fan since I was a baby. My daddy was a Knicks fan. Like, listen, man. I experienced that magic. I've never seen, felt, or experienced anything like that yesterday. I never anything like that. Said, yo, what's the deal, Adam? What's going on? What advice would you give your 21-year-old self? My 21-year-old self, I would say, take all the chances, follow your heart, follow your spirit. And don't worry about what the haters say. Don't worry about what the people who ain't going where you want to go got to say. All right. That's at 21 years old. I did not follow my heart, my spirit. And to my 21-year-old self, I would say heal. Like figure out how you can heal. Like, know that you got pain. It's okay to express your emotions. All right. And do the healing. At 21, I was in prison. All right. I was in prison at 21 for shooting. And I was still depressed and still angry and still all of the shit at 21. But yeah, man, listen, man, that's our show for today, guys. Listen, we are going to do a special episode tomorrow. Please do tune in. So y'all can write a book answering that question. I just might. Yo, let's do it, brother. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I appreciate you, John Johnson. I love you, man. Yo, Adam, blessings, man. I appreciate you. Stay tuned in. Stay checked in. Tune us. Join us tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We might do an hour tomorrow, Saturday. Make up for yesterday's show, right? Again, we couldn't do the show yesterday. We could not stream while at the parade. The signal was fucked up. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy this Friday. Enjoy this weekend. Again, it is the first weekend of summer. Today is Juneteenth. If you're in New York, it's still that Nick energy. If you're not in New York, but you're in America, you're anywhere in the world, yeah, there are tragedies happening. There's fucked up shit happening, absolutely. But there's also a lot of fucking joy happening. There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of good vibes happening. Take advantage of that shit. Let that shit fuel you. Go out there and add to it. Don't take away. Add to the positive energy that's going on in the world right now. Right? It's too much fucked up shit probably in your own life and around you that's going on. Don't go focus on the positive. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm gonna have a great day. Again, if you're in New York City, you got nothing going on tonight, hit me up. Or pay attention to the pages. I'm going to post a flyer for the Becoming Art Gallery that's happening in Brooklyn later this evening, 6 p.m. to, I believe, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. We're doing a potluck tomorrow at 6 p.m. also in Long Island City. Long Island City, where I did the hunger strike a few years ago, Western Queens Community Land Trust. We're doing a potluck tomorrow to keep the efforts going, keep organizing, keep strategizing, keep chatting about the work. Tomorrow there is a thing at 1 o'clock up in Harlem as well. I thought it was today, but it's tomorrow. But listen, I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful day. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! Get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love.